Hey everyone, so this summer, well, we are now into our autumn or fall, has been horrendous weather-wise here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. Usually we expect, February, March to be sort of the wet season, but it's been December, January, February, March, April. We're now May, and each month has just been constantly wet. So this ain't as bad as what we got at the end of February, which I'll show you some of the footage now of what we woke up to at 5:30 in the morning with water at our doorstep, basically, which is pretty freaky, and nothing compared to what other people got in the region. They've lost everything. Luckily, we had our tiny home. We've got it parked in pretty much the highest part of the land we rent, so we were extremely lucky. Otherwise, it would have turned into being not a tiny home on wheels, but a tiny home, tiny home boat, basically, a houseboat. So another wet day here, and it's pretty brutal. Our place is just completely muddy. So I'm just gonna go down and have a look at the river. As you can see right there, she's starting to fill up a bit. I've just got to move some chairs because we usually have chairs down there while we, when it's sunny and dry, we chill out there and enjoy our time there with the children, throwing stones and rocks and that. But today it's all about just bringing our stuff up to higher grounds. And then I will be digging a hole with some dirt that we've had laid, and it's basically stopped a pipe from the water flowing through, so I've got to dig that up as well. So I'm in my wet weather gear for sure, so I might give you some footage. It's pretty wet though, so the camera may not survive. And as far as what we do with the children, we take them to my mum's house in Robina. It's pretty brutal in a tiny home when it's wet. You might live in a tiny house now and have some ideas, but with two children, they get pretty bored of the surroundings, so we usually go to my mum's house where there's a bit more space to play with Play-Doh and other toys and things like that as well. So at the moment, while we are at home, Zephyr's watching a movie and Fatima's putting Zola to sleep. So as I finish off this video, it's getting a bit heavier, so I better get down there and take a look. Okay, so currently this is the situation. Not sure if it's high tide yet. I don't think it is, because I expect high tide to get where it has been previously. You can see that area there, the previous high tide, where it's left some debris. The chairs that I put up the other day, they're still there, but I might take them higher. And that's still there with rocks on it, so we'll see. That was actually brought to us from the last flood, so it may stay there, or it might make its way down to our neighbours down there somewhere, or they can salvage it to enjoy the time when it's not raining and this is a beautiful spot. But this is the situation at the moment. Time to clean up a bit and then deal with digging a hole shortly. So she's not the best picturesque day of blue skies. Let's have a little tour. Yeah, a bit of surface water here, which is pretty much standard. That's just our grey water system I'm working on at the moment. But yeah, I mean, it's just purely soft mud at the moment. So there's Fatima, and there's her boy watching, as you can see, watching a movie. We just got home, so anyway, I've got to dig this hole. That's usually where we come in, but we're not driving in at the moment, and that's the area that I've got to dig a hole to release this water from that area, so it can flood into this area. Okay, so this is where it's filling up, and usually this is just grass. We had some landfill just been brought in here about a week ago, and they filled a pipe which is there, and water should be flowing through that and through to this end. So because it's not, I'm going to dig a hole here, let the water flow. So wish me luck. Slowly getting a win. She's flowing all right now. I wonder how long it'll take. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere now in the thick of it. Still got all this to disperse, but looks like we got some flow through to the other paddock. Anyway, still at it. Good times in the rain. All right, it's been about 20 minutes or so, and before that water was flying over the driveway, so we are winning slowly but surely. You can see it's still flowing. We're winning here, and the rain is just starting to get a little bit lighter as well, so good times. It's now Sunday and a little bit of brighter weather, but we're still inside. So Zeph, what do we got to do? Play what? Play-Doh. And what are we going to make?
Apple.
An octopus. So we're going to make family octopuses, eh? And you're just rolling out the tentacles, the legs?
I want me apple.
Oh, good job.
I need water guns.
And you're going to make water guns?
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so that's what we usually do when it's raining outside. We've been spending most of the time making Play-Doh, eh? We made Play-Doh yesterday too. We made a monster fish.
Yep.
And what else? Hammerhead shark.
Yep.
And Nemo fish. So Sol is sleeping again, and Fatima's out getting some food from the markets.